Everybody, this is Kara Drum for the Face Paint Forum Shop, and today I'm going to show you an adorable little snowman that I was inspired to create when I drug this little Christmas decoration out of my basement. So we're going to use Crivoline's Angelfish Split Cake and an Always Wicked Art teardrop sponge that I've sprayed and just drug across the split cake horizontally. So I'm going to put that right in the center of my forehead and just tap it down almost like a clock, keeping the tip of the teardrop sponge right in the center of your forehead so that you just get an even semicircle of color. And then I'm going to load it back up and tap the same thing around each eye on the corner, just kind of coming up to touch the edge of that other rainbow shape that I'd put on my forehead. And then I'm going to use the same sponge that's kind of a little bit better loaded right now to just blend out and clean up the arch on my forehead. Okay, and then I'm going to sprinkle some silver iridescent glitter all over the whole design. And super pretty. And then I'm going to take my round dauber. Face Paint Forum Shop sells tag round daubers. They are great. This is not one of them, but it works in the same way. I'm just going to tap a real fluffy snowball using Wolf White right in the middle of my forehead. Okay, I'm going to take BAM Stencil 1036 and I'm going to use just some Ziva Blue, some Wolf White, and some Global Pink Magenta. And I'm just, or neon, yeah, neon pink. I'm going to tap some random snowflakes all over my forehead. Anywhere that you think it would fit. Just filling in empty space. And you can always get a good stencil, just making sure your paint is not too wet and that it's kind of sticky. And just get creative where you want to put them, right on your eyes, anywhere that you think would be good. And then now that the snowball has dried a little bit, I'm going to go over with one more layer of Wolf White just to make sure it's really opaque and bright. Okay, now I'm going to draw the little snowman scarf. You just kind of start off with a collar shape. And I'm just using a Low Cornell round number 2 to just make that little collar shape underneath. And then I'm going to bring one side of the scarf down that side of my nose, and then the other side of the scarf down the other side of my nose. Just lightly sketching where I want it to be. It doesn't have to be perfect at this point. And just make sure the length is even on both of them. Okay, so now that I'm happy with the shape of my scarf, I'm going to load up the Superstar Ziva Blue on a number 5 round brush. I really is no rhyme or reason why I chose number 5. It was just sitting there, but it works. As long as you stay on the tip, you can get a nice fine detail. And then I'm going to just draw in the stripes of the scarf down one side and then down the other. And then I'm going to take that same liner brush, the number 2 Low Cornell, and draw in between each of the blue stripes a white stripe. If you were on the job and wanted to do this, you wouldn't have to make a striped scarf. You could just do the blue, the Ziva Blue, just make a scarf using that color instead. If you wanted to have a little bit less detail. And then I'm just going to fluff out the edges of the scarf so that it's all fringy. And now we're going to draw on his little carrot nose. And I started right on the top just to make a triangle shape, but then I drug the triangle down onto the snowball to really give it that illusion that it is a round ball of snow. Just take it down, and I'm going to add a quick little yellow highlight on down one side of the carrot. And then to form his smile, you're going to form his cheeks. They're going to be 2 little lines that curve outward. And you want to make sure that when you draw his little wiggly smile on, that you drag down and don't start it off as a frown. You want it to be smile, so the corners of his mouth need to point up. And then just using some of the black that's on my brush, just staying on the tip of it, just give the carrot a little outline and some lines for texture. And then just staying on the tip of your brush again, just give the scarf the faintest bit of an outline. I'm not going to outline the snowman's head. I just like the idea of a fluffy snowball sitting right there. I think it's soft and pretty. And with that number 5, low Cornell again into some watery wolf white. You don't want it to be dripping, but you want it to be watery so that it gets some nice dots. We're just going to dot in some snow all over the design. And then I'm going to finish it up with a purple glittery lip. And that's my cute little snowman, and I think it's adorable, and I hope you guys like it too. Okay, thanks for watching.